Welcome to Naija Trending News, the place where you go get ogbonge talk wey dey happen for Nigeria.
When news broke about the arrest of Bashir Hadejia by Nigerian security operatives, different versions of the event quickly spread on social media. But before we see all that, let's concentrate on the facts. This guy was so influential that he once met and shook hands with Bola Tinubu. He also met Goodluck Jonathan, and he has also been to Asarok, Nigeria's seat of power, in company of the former Zamfara State Governor and the current Minister of State for Defense. They met Buhari to show him the Zamfara gold. Remember the famous Zamfara gold a few years ago? The reason he was there in Asarok presenting that gold to Buhari was because he was serving as an aide to Matawale when he was governor. So he has been in government. That explains his connection to high-profile politicians. But all that have come crashing to the ground. His connections can't save him right now because he's being detained by the SSSS. The Nigerian government is charging him for treason, subversion and other crimes. He was caught with 1 ton of gold from the Libyan central bank.
1 ton. In total, 24 carat.
It's 1 kg.
1 kg. This is
in each box we have 50 kg.
1 kg here. In each box 50 kg. In total we have 1 ton.
As you can see, engraved on the gold is the portrait of Muammar Gaddafi. 1 ton of gold is worth more than 100 billion naira. Gold is currently trading at $79,000 per kilo. Multiply that by 1,000 to make a ton, that will give you $79 million. When multiplied by 1,500 naira, that's to convert it to naira, that will give you 118 billion naira. So how come this young man is in possession of gold that is worth more than 100 billion naira? 100 billion naira is equivalent to about 6 months' budget of many states in Nigeria. It all points to the corruption by politically exposed persons in Nigeria, from an ordinary aide to a governor to being in possession of billions of naira. It also shows that this gold doesn't belong to him alone. He's just a front to many politically exposed persons. If otherwise it belongs to him alone, one wonders if an ordinary aide to a governor can steal these huge amounts, then the governor will be a trillionaire. Yes, he is the one that is in charge of all the disbursements, approvals of all contracts, all money flowing out from the state coffers. The governor is in charge of that. If his aide can steal billions of naira, then he's definitely a trillionaire. Now to the rumors making the rounds. Some say that this guy was arrested because he sponsored the recent hunger protests in the north, that he was behind the people trying to destabilize the Tinubu administration. So let's assume he truly sponsored the protests. That means he must have fallen out with Matawale because he's friends with Matawale. Or is Matawale the mole in Tinubu's administration? If Matawale is not a mole, what might have caused the rift between him and Bashir Hadejia? There's another rumor to this angle. The rumor says that this guy found out that Matawale was going out with his wife. When he confronted the wife, he found out that it was true. He subsequently divorced the wife. Until today, Matawale continues to see the wife. Anyway, whatever happened, whether Bashir found out and decided to sacrifice billions of naira, or whether Matawale found out and decided to out him and sent people that arrested him, it was rumored that he sent the Navy to arrest him. Whatever happened, it shows the level of criminality going on in governance in Nigeria. Matawale himself was accused by the EFCC of stealing more than 70-something billion naira when he was governor. That case, no one knows where it is going. No minister has immunity. The EFCC seems to have forgotten that case. When Tinubu started appointing people who had questionable character and cases with EFCC, it became easily predictable that these kind of scandals will happen. Even the Senate is not spared because they were supposed to scrutinize ministerial nominees instead of just telling them bow and go because the person was formerly a governor or formerly a minister or just a known party member. This is why it will be hard for things to change under the current administration because they have people of questionable character manning important positions. Why in the world did Tinubu appoint Matawale as Minister of State for Defense?
Kuma mun ce gwamnan Zamfara tun da ya ce ya yi sulhu da Bashir ma ne hito mu 'yan jarida da kowa inga Kabiru ya bada makaman shi.
Someone that is being accused by a bandit kingpin of sponsoring banditry and terrorism in northern Nigeria. So all the mess surrounding this man, if it wasn't the fact that the administration is about their own interests, not the interests of Nigerians, he would have been forced to leave the office, pending when investigations conclude. But no, he's still in power, using his power of office and influence to influence all the happenings around the whole mess. Now the question is, since they've arrested this man, it will be difficult to deny the fact that he was arrested with gold worth 100 and something billion naira. And knowing that this money doesn't belong to this man alone, he's just a front, that means they can no longer take back this money for themselves. Just like the EFCC or the police, when they see something from a suspect, they go to court to get a judgment of final forfeiture. And when it is finally forfeited to the government, it becomes the property of the federal government. That means this gold will be recorded in the revenue account. Thanks for watching.